let's do the next challenge.
This Formica fusca black ant queen has given birth to her first brood. While the workers established their new territory in the earth, above ground, a nearby colony of Formica sanguinea slave-maker ants are on the lookout for would-be victims. These ants specialize in stealing larvae from neighboring nests and raising them as their own. If the black ant colony isn't prepared for the inevitable incursion, they may be wiped out entirely. Formica sanguinea are not the only danger for the fledgling colony. There is something even more sinister nearby, lurking in the darkness.
Yeah, spiders. We all love spiders, don't we?
This colony must remain small for now. Food is too scarce to support greater numbers. Subjugation florentina, a funnel-web spider. She is large, fast, and equipped with a deep, powerful bite. Her lair is carpeted by sheets of silk woven between tripwires that radiate out from the entrance. She can detect even the slightest vibrations with her sensitive legs. Any ant that strays too close will be snapped away in the blink of an eye.
Alright, kill the spider. Kill the spider, mate.
The colony is starving. There's not enough food to feed the new brood. By working together, the ants have overwhelmed one of the funnel web spiders. She won't be causing any more trouble for the colony. Her sisters, however, still present a problem. Sanguinius scout has sensed the presence of the Black Ants. A raid on the colony is now inevitable. The question remains as to whether they will merely pillage a generation of young, or wipe out the colony entirely. In the end, it will come down to the tenacity of the defending ants. There are intruders in the nest. This colony must remain small for now. Food is too scarce to support greater numbers. The raiding party has arrived. The slave makers will head straight for the brood chambers. They must be stopped. The raiding party was no match for the valiant defenders. The brood remains safe. For now. Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
Panic raid.
Hello,
The
how can I help
Sanguinia
you?
colony seeks once again to bolster its numbers.
Sounding,
A
bro.
battalion of slave makers
Yo, what's
charge
up?
into the nest.
How'd you do calls, man? I couldn't fucking figure it out.
The
You have to
raiding
go to
party
the
was no
message,
match for the valiant
and then there's a little
defenders.
drop
Yeah.
down
The brood
arrow
remained
thing.
safe for
Click
now.
that, and then there's start voice chat, invite to watch, load below.
I have. Is that because I'm already in a voice chat? Maybe that's why.
Quite possibly. And you're also live on Twitch as well. 'Cause I'm streaming.
Oh, fuck. But I'm.
Oh, what did you break?
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
Hello? Did you break? Against them. You actually die. Come back. Come back, come back, come back.
I don't have this call option. I'm sure I don't.
Yeah, fucking
Listen,
Discord, man.
where do I install my Euro Truck Simulator directory?
Where are we? Have you gone on to the website that I said to you about?
Yeah, I've got it all. I've got it all downloaded and shit, but I just got to install it to my truck directory.
So you have to go into, I think it's programs 86-bit, is it? Something like that?
Yeah, I was searching everywhere. I couldn't find
Yeah,
it.
so you go program 86-bit into Steam and then Common, I think it is. I can't remember, to be perfectly honest.
Common. Fricks. Yep.
The workers have done all they can to prepare this brood chamber.
But yeah, so you know where you go into your actual files. Hold on, let me try and find it quickly. Where is it? So,
Found it.
found it? Sure.
Yes, yeah, I found it. Got it. Oh wait, bin or licenses.
But yeah,
Or just into the whole folder, maybe into the whole Eurotruck folder
no,
itself.
hold on, off. It's in games. So into Program 86, into Steam, Steam again, and then into games. Oh, it's in cached. No, yeah.
In cached?
No, it's not. It's in the same one where the cache file is, but then you have to go into games. So you go into Steam.
I've got nothing opening up for that for some reason.
Right, so you go Program 86 or x86, and then into Steam.
Yeah, in that as well.
And then into games. Yeah.
No, I don't.
And then it should be like loads of numbers and letters and things. You better not just kill me and bust you up. I'll just get read. You suck, man.
Yeah, I don't have anything in games. Or do I just install it into the game?
No, you put it to. Where did you install it? Did you change the location of it?
To support greater numbers.
What, the actual
when you installed your Eurotruck, you know, when you installed it through Steam.
Oh, I just
did
do
you
wherever it puts it.
Yeah, so it should have put it into that location. So it should be into the program files, into Steam, and then you go Steam again, and then into games, and then once you've hit that games, it's in there. So the only way I can say to do it is to, rather than, so is it asking you to install it now?
Yeah, it's asking
right.
to install
So
the,
stop it.
The
yeah. So stop that for the, yeah. That's what I mean. So stop that for the time being, and open up your programs files on your computer and search through that path in. And then as soon as you find that path in, once you get to that bit when you hit games, that's it. It's fine. It'll be there. So you just want to double check that it's saved there, if that makes sense. So when you're looking at it to install, it's probably not showing it there because it's not going to show you what's installed, if that makes sense.
Okay, it definitely is in there.
Right, okay, so when you go...
Way, it is in there.
Yeah, so that's fine. So now when you go in to install it, all you need to do is follow that path in, into Steam, into games, and then just accept from there.
Okay, just accept. Sold my Steam. 4p, fucking loaded.
The Sanguinia colony seeks once again to bolster its numbers. A battalion of slave makers charge into
so the only thing that I noticed with it is that
the raiding party was no match for the valiant defenders.
The AI doesn't work properly, if that makes sense. So when you're playing,
quite new though, isn't it, the whole thing?
Relatively, yeah. But when you're playing, basically, in the normal single player, you have your AI, you have your garage, and they go out and they do their own missions. They go out driving about. They'll go and do runs. They'll go and make money. They'll go and find things. They'll go and do what they need to do. Only problem being is when you're in the multiplayer, they don't do that. So you end up at a loss for money. So basically what you do on multiplayer is the only income that you'll get. So when... sorry, I'm trying to play on RTS at the same time as talk to you, and it's...
wait there. I think I'm burning something in the oven. Wait there.
Alright, let's dig another hole. Let's go in.
The colony is starving. There's not enough food to feed the new brood. Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
Kill the spider. Kill it. Kill it with
Hello.
fire. Hello.
Sorry.
Getting done by a spider. Hold on.
IRL.
No, in my game. I got
I mean, if it is in real life, that's bad.
yeah, we don't do spiders. Spiders is bad. But no, they're like,
There are intruders in the nest.
I can't remember what they're called, but the funnel web spiders, and they sit chilling in a little hole, and then as soon as you come into their contact with their web, they just run out. They're like, wah! And they just run off with your ants. It's like, whoa, shit.
What are you playing?
Empire of the Undergrowth. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Okay, that directory don't work. Must select valid Euro truck directory path.
So you've done it from the website though, yeah?
Yeah, did it from the website, yeah.
That's weird.
The Sanguinia colony seeks once again to bolster its numbers. A battalion of slave makers charge into the nest.
Battalion of slave makers just beelined it straight past my army, straight from my lava. Kill them. Get him on the way out. Look him up.
The raiding party was no match for the valiant defenders. The brood remains safe. For now.
Okay, I'm going to put it somewhere else in the actual Euro Truck Simulator folder. I think it's through the common bit. Alright, done supposedly. Now all I need to do is buy a truck.
You haven't bought a truck yet.
No, man, I've only just earned a few quid. I've only just done 2 hours.
So are you still renting then, yeah?
There are intruders in the nest.
You're still renting trucks.
Yeah.
I got 7, I think. And I just bought a super duper bad one for myself. Gone with a Mercedes Actros standard.
How much did it sell them for? I haven't even driven to the garage.
Loose in the nest. The
I'm
larvae
not
must
sure
be
what they go
protected.
for bog standard. I think you can pick one up for a couple of 100k. Or maybe even, I think it comes up to about 70k. 70k you can get one as stock. And then you have to go back and go into a like repair center type place and you upgrade it so you can put a different engine in it, different gearbox. Why have you just started playing PUBG?
Yeah, boy.
Because you're a scrub. I bet you ain't one of you.
Mate, chicken dinner's all day for me.
Right.
I'm full of chicken. Full of it.
Don't believe you.
Back in the set, my cheese straws.
Cheese straws.
Definitely work. Yeah, be making cookies and cheese.
Predators are loose in the
Let's
nest.
get some more
The larvae must be
food
protected.
storage.
There is no respite from the culling. The Sanguinia will subjugate or exterminate. The raiding party was no match for the valiant defenders. The brood remains safe. For now.
Charge, my little minion. Go army, let's go.
This colony must remain small for now. Food is too scarce to support greater
Small
numbers.
army. Get him!
I'm back.
Welcome back.
You streaming now?
Yeah, man. I told you that like half an hour ago when you first spoke to me.
Yeah, but I thought you might have stopped.
Why? Why would I stop?
I
I'm
don't
here
know.
for the people.
I don't know.
Just built all this food storage and I think I'm just going to run out of food. Yeah, I need to build some more sorts. More warriors. So
The Sanguinia colony seeks once again to bolster its numbers. A battalion of slave makers charge into the nest.
he got past us, but he ain't going to get out. Red away! Bullet.
The raiding party was no match for the valiant defenders. The brood remained safe. For now.
Something wrong with my Twitch app.
Miles
Seems
up.
to watch anything nowadays. I don't know. Just all black screen.
We updated it recently. Is it like a red icon now?
Yeah, it is a red app.
It must be updated. Mind you, I went through a phase of that. You're on your Wi-Fi,
The
isn't it?
colony is starving. There's not enough food to feed the new brood.
I'm probably totally rid.
Look at him go! Creepy crawly. Why are you watching it on your Twitch app if you're on your PC? Crazy, man. Get him! Get him!
The Sanguinia colony seeks once again to bolster its numbers. A battalion of slave makers charge into the nest.
Boys. He ain't no match for the limb zone. And wrecked them.
Once again, the
Oh,
slave
yeah.
makers return to their nest
Screw this
with new
game.
black ant
Piece of
larvae to
shit.
raise as
Oh,
their
did you
own.
die?
The raids will continue,
No,
but
just
this
glitched out and
Formica
dropped me
Fusca
out of
colony has
parachute.
proved its capacity to endure and grow. Eventually,
You're really selling that
the
game
All
to me.
my
parasitic
way in the start.
overseers and the continued raids of the slave makers will reduce to nothing more than a mere inconvenience. for
Right,
the
so that's
great
challenge
Black
2
Ant
done.
Empire.
Let's go next one.